Hello and welcome back to another episode of White Album 2. We are currently playing through CODA. So Haruki and Kazusa are having some pillow talk, and Kazusa just keeps going on and on about Haruki is the only guy for her. Which honestly, she should keep trying. She can do so much better. Let's continue from here.
俺こそがそのくだらない男の最たるものだろう。
そんなわけあるか。
You're going to cause so many problems if you're going to be so obsessed with me.
お前に釣り合わないくせに最低なことばかりして、お前も刹那も二人とも傷つけて。
If you act so passionately with me, I won't be able to take my eyes off you. I'll become incapable of letting go of you.
俺はただ5年前にカズさんの目の前にいた唯一の男ってだけで、それ以外のことなんか何も。
それ以外のことにどんな意味があるってんだよ。
カズさん。
No matter how much I try to shake you off, the strength in Kazusa's arms as she holds me now is the same strength she used to grab onto my sleeve 5 years ago.
5年前の私の世界だってお前や刹那と同じくらいには広かったよ。私の周りには数百人の男がいたんだよ。
それは。
Because I was just a student who went to the same school as them. There was nothing special about me. Kazusa was the only one who was a little bit special. I mean, yes, she's good at instruments, but other than the fact that her mom is famous, which I don't think you should judge much on, she was just a student like anybody else, not even a great one.
なのに本気で私を選んでくれたのは、本気で私に向き合ってくれたのは一人しかいなかったんだよ。
There were those who were jealous of her because of that, and those who hated her because of that. It was because she was special that she tried to avert her gaze from it.
刹那はさ、自分を選んだ数百人の男の中からお前を選んだ。けど私はさ、最初からお前一人にしか選ばれなかったんだよ。
Okay, kind of disagree. Like, yeah, a lot of guys didn't get along with Kazusa, but if she had wanted to get along with a guy, she could have. Everybody thought she was beautiful. But I alone didn't understand why Kazusa was special.
なのに今さら世界はもっと広いなんて、他にもいい男がいるなんて言われたって、そんなの信じられるもんか。
That's why I wrongly assumed it was her looks that made her special. I kept piling on that misunderstanding and approached her.
それならたった数百人の中のたった一人を、あの時まだ普通だった私を選んでくれた男を思い続けてた方がいいよ。
But that misinformed approach was something she never expected, and it hit her weak spot.
お前をずっと思ってた方が楽しいよ。
And the wounds she suffered from 5 years ago still torment her. Every time winter arrives, she is reminded of that pain and those feelings.
どうしてそれじゃダメなんだ。それだって十分運命的じゃないか。
本当にそんなのが楽しいのかよ。俺に辛い仕打ちばかり受けてるくせに、悲しい思いばかりさせられてるくせに。
でもこうして抱きしめてくれてる今は思いが通じてる。
No, that's so sad. I guess your feelings are reaching, but they're not. Well, they are being reciprocated, but you can only reciprocate to so many people.
カズサ。カズサ。
実を結ばなくてもいい。花を咲かせるだけでいい。散るまでの時間を精一杯幸せに過ごすから。
お前に一生幸せになってもらいたいって俺の願いは。
もう叶ってる。よかったな、春樹。
Wouldn't it be nice if that were the truth? A beautiful, convenient lie.
そんな。
I could easily call that a lie. But to get Kazusa to admit it's a lie is not something I'm capable of anymore.
そろそろ寝よう。お前もだいぶ落ち着いてきたみたいだし。
In the end, the words Kazusa spoke, which were supposed to be neither poison nor antidote, didn't feel all that warm. So I lie down while being held by Kazusa. I lose my strength and invite Kazusa with me to oblivion.
このままでいいかな？重くないかな？
重い方がいい。カズサを感じられる方がいいよ、俺。
ありがとう。全身で感じてくれ。私の体。
カズサもな。
おやすみ。
おやすみ。
What a night, what a conversation. Along with those words, Kazusa relaxes her whole body on top of me, and as expected, I'm enveloped by a pleasant weight. It's almost as if her body will never let go of me again. That soft, warm, captivating, and sweet-smelling body. She touches my cheeks, strokes my back, pushes against my chest, touches my abdomen with her own, rubs my lower body, entwines her legs with mine, and breathes in my ear. All while we're still connected.
More 一つだけわがままを言わせてくれるならさ。
え？
花だけでなく新しい芽を吹かせてくれたら。そしたら私もっともっと幸せに。
それって。
Such a beautiful line for supposedly talking in your sleep.
カズサ。
She could have been pretending to be asleep. It could have been a way to keep the meaning behind her words ambiguous.
おやすみ。
But as I am right now, no. As I had done before, I swore to never look into the meaning behind those words. I mean, that's one way to keep him around forever, I guess. In a way.
Haruki. おい、Haruki。お前、まだ寝てていいのかよ。だって今日。
And a very, very good morning to you.
おはようじゃないだろ。お前、なんでこんな。
Kazusa's just making the most out of every minute, I suppose. The kiss was far too intense for a good morning kiss. The sides of both our mouths are completely covered in saliva.
いや、呼びかけても起きないから、ちょっと。
起きなかっただけで舌入れるのか、お前は。
Not people, it's just one person specifically. It felt far too good.
いや、だってその。
まあいいや。で、今何時？
だからそれを言わないとって思って。8時半なんだよ。
そっか。随分と寝過ごしたな。せっかくの日曜なのにごめんな。
春樹。
It might be my day off, but it's still completely unheard of for me to sleep longer than Kazusa. I mean, 8:30 is still heckin' early. Perhaps it has something to do with my health recently?
月曜日なんだけど。
Bum bum bum.
一応6時にお前のセットした目覚ましが鳴って、私それで起きて二度寝して、今また起きて。
月曜。
ゆうべ週明けには会社行かなくちゃって、朝支度があるから今日はお前の部屋で寝ようって。
シャツ、靴下、あれ、洗濯済みのは。
Put a piece of toast in your mouth. I'm late for work. Something like this is simply unheard of.
なあ、そんなに慌てなくても、出版業界なんて朝は遅刻しても平気なんじゃないのか？
お前の歪んだ認識を正すのは後日として、月曜は朝一から浜田さんと打ち合わせなんだよ。
Better take a taxi. Not because I slept longer than Kazusa, but because I overslept so much that I'm late for work. Usually I always wake up at 6:30 every morning.
あ、そうだ。春樹忙しそうだから朝食は私が作ってやるよ。お前も食べ。
二重の意味で結構。それじゃあ行ってくるから。
私が抜くと怒るくせに。
Okay, but to be fair, this is one day out of many, and it's the exception because he's very late. How are you feeling? You'll have to go back to work from today. Will you be okay? Did you measure your temperature? What did it say? Did you go to the doctor? Haruki-kun, I'm worried because you always keep everything bottled up during times like this. In any case, please don't overdo it, okay? She's so nice. She is so nice.
1番線に御宿行きが参ります。黄色い線の内側でお待ちください。
Somehow I managed to make it in time. If I get on this train, I'll be able to get to work by 10 o'clock. I'm sorry about last week. I'm sorry for always causing you to worry. I'm commuting to work right now. Once I'm there, I'll go straight to the conference room and report my progress. I feel better now. My temperature has gone down significantly since yesterday. I'm pretty much back to normal today. Then I'll get back to my seat and get to work. I left early on Thursday and barely even made any progress on Friday, so I'm a little afraid at looking at my inbox. That's not good. More importantly, I'm really sorry about last week. Oh, that's not good. I'll make it up to you next time. Let your family know that as well. In the afternoon, I'll have to go straight to Ensemble's editing department for a meeting. The topic is our approach on compiling the special number on Toma Kazusa. This current job might be one done along with professionals, but it's also my first job as direct participant, which ought to be commemorated. The train just arrived. I'll contact you again. Although that might just be because of my connections to Tomoyoko office and their strong desire to have me on. I still can't let this chance go. You doing okay there, bud? The deadline is at the end of February, and it'll go on sale at the beginning of March, all while the Toma Kazusa craze hasn't died down yet. Everything is going at a rapid pace already from the beginning of the week. There's no point in even thinking about taking sick leave. Will everything be fine? It's my first editing job with this much responsibility, and it's not even for Graph, with which I'm so familiar with, but for Ensemble. The amount of support Hamada-san can give me is limited, and I can't rely on the usual gang for help. I bet that things are going to get quite hectic from this week on. Will everything be alright? Well, I don't know. You don't seem so hot. Will Setsuna be alright? Will her family be alright? What about our future? What about our promise? And then... what am I saying? There's no point thinking about all that. For now, I'll have to start with the things I'm able to take care of. First, I'll go to the office. Then, I'll start working. I'll go back to how my daily life used to be. My true daily life. I put some force into my knees and stand up from the bench and head for the train.
1番線、電車が発車します。閉まる扉にご注意ください。
This isn't Katawa Shoujo. You gotta hang in there.
あいつはあんなに簡単そうにやってるのにな。というか、多分簡単なんだろうな。
Oh boy.
と、それはこの警報ベル、どうやって消すんだ？やっぱり春樹の言う通り、自分で料理なんかしない方が良かったのか？
その通りだ。
え？ Hello, hello. From the burnt smell coming from inside the apartment, I could feel the same sense of foreboding I had just a few days ago.
どうしたんだよ、春樹。お前さっき会社に。
話は後だ。すぐ窓開けろ。
Not that I wanted to be right, though.
Hora, 焼けたぞ。今度こそきつね色に。
ああ、うん。
You could say she lacks the skills to make fried eggs, but it takes a special kind of carelessness to burn regular toast coal black. Seriously, she's known for her skills all over the world, yet the utter contrast between what she's good at and what she's bad at is straight out of a manga story. Just like one of my Japanese animes.
で、話戻すけど、なんで戻ってきたんだよ、春樹。まさか駅から煙が見えたわけじゃないよな。
ちょっと忘れ物だ。
何を？
レコーダ
ー。なんでそんなものわざわざ取りに来たんだ？別に持っていかなくても。
先週のお前のコメント ほら、お前の師匠の話、あれが収録されてたから。
けどあの時録音なんかしてなかっただろ。
Let's hope for both your sakes that he wasn't recording during your little pillow talk sessions.
後から覚えてることを自分で吹き込んだんだ。お前が寝た後でこっそり。
本当か？
嘘ついてどうする？
Because you lie about everything?
いや、どうもしないけどさ。
そうか。ならいいだろ。
I can feel Kazusa staring at me from behind. Probably because even I would find my answer unnatural.
ほら、目玉焼き。皿出せ。
あ、うん。
But I ignore her doubtful look and instead put the eggs I just finished frying on her plate. Once that's done, I look through the fridge for vegetables.
それで忘れ物見つかったのか？
うん。まあ。
じゃあこれ食べ終わったら会社に戻るのか？
お前もそろそろ練習に行く時間だろ？
ああ、うん。そうだけど。
Probably should both be taking care of your daily responsibilities. That's just kind of part of being an adult.
そっか。
Because I was so worked up about the possibility of being late for work when I left my residence, this strange atmosphere wasn't present earlier. This indescribable sense of loneliness, this strange feeling where we reach out our arms and lightly clutch the hem of each other's shirts, though only in our hearts.
あのさ。
This feeling of waiting for one of us to break the silence, wondering how we're going to settle things, swaying from side to side as we look for the right words to say.
実は上司からお許しが出たんだ。さっき電話で簡単な報告したら、今日はもう来なくてもいいって。
そうなのか。
Lies on top of lies on top of lies. And in the end, the path we ended up on was a comfortable one. To me right now, it's the most pleasant path, a peaceful one without any storms.
午後から取材に出かけるらしくてさ、今日はどうせ打ち合わせできないからって。
へえ。
それに俺、もともと今は出張扱いだろ。トーマ上総太陽ってやつで。
じゃあここでこうしてるのがお前の仕事ってことか？
さすがにそれだけじゃまずいけどさ。今日はちゃんと仕事持ち帰れてるし。ほら、先週のお前のインタビューのお越し。
春樹。
だから今日は部屋にいる。今の仕事はメールが使えればどこでだってできるし。
Like, he's so bad at lying. He's so bad, but these girls just want to believe in him so much that they're just like, it's fine. Like, he's lying, but it's fine. It's probably my fault anyway.
そっか。
うん。
春樹、ずっと部屋にいるのか？
まあな。
And I'm sure right now, Kazusa too likely finds this path to be...
なあ。どうせならこっちの部屋で仕事しないか？私邪魔しないから。
Forget about getting in the way. Don't you have practice? They're both so awkward. And not open about what they really mean and what they should be discussing.
見てるだけにする。気が散るって言うなら部屋の隅にいる。お前が仕事に集中できるようにさ。
That's so sad. Don't just stare at him from the corner.
別に気が散ることはないからいいけどさ。ただ 気を使ってコーヒーとか入れようとするなよ。PC にこぼしたら取り返しがつかないからな。
And there's no one to upset this atmosphere. This path is both pleasant and peaceful for Kazusa. Because this is the path that lets the two of us be all alone together.
分かってるって。春樹がいるのに家事なんかするわけないだろ。そういうのは全部お前に任せる。
お前は。
And just like that, I affirm Kazusa's attempt to run away. After all, I of all people have no right to criticize her for that. Not when I ran straight back home within minutes of being outside, just so I could escape and return to the world made only for the two of us. And this is the beginning of an extremely unhealthy dynamic. You need to be able to go out and do your own things. I mean, that's the bare minimum. You need to be able to work. You need to be able to take care of like groceries, responsibilities. You need to be able to have hobbies and friends. And if you feel uncomfortable of that because your lover's at home, then you have a problem. A big problem. And they both do right now.
Hmm. レコーダー使わないのか？
一応頭の中に全部入ってるからな。
I'm amazed at myself for how poor that excuse was.
そっか。さすがだな、春樹は。
But Kazusa simply admires me for those words. And with a bump, she puts her head on my left shoulder. It's likely that it's not that she isn't doubting my words, rather, she's given up on thinking about things altogether.
なあ、あれ書いていいか？フリューゲル氏が語ったトーマ陽子表。
隠遁生活の末に私が生まれたって話か？別に構わないけど。
いや、そっちじゃなくて、余裕で優勝できる実力があったってくだり。
そんなつまらないこと別に確認しなくても。
あと、カズサは母親と違って一度もレッスンを休んだことがないってことも。
Okay, well, I mean, she's kind of skipping practice at this very moment, so maybe don't bring that up.
そう書かれると、母さんに比べて私が随分と小物に見えるな。
事実なんだからしょうがないだろう。どう考えてもお前は陽子さんよりも努力家で。
あの人は私よりも天才で。
俺はお前のその小物っぽいところ好きだけどな。
Kazusa starts sulking a bit and bumps her jaw against my shoulder a few times.
そりゃお前もちろん才能はあるよ。一般人とは比べ物にならないくらい。それにきっとピアニストと呼ばれる人種の中でも相当。
知るかそんなの。
けどコンクールで陽子さんと同じ順位にいるのはあの人をしのぐ努力をした成果なんだと思う。
だったらさ、付属の頃3年間サボってた事実をどう説明するつもりだ？
She was going through a phase. Bump, bump, bump. Her head rises up and down on my shoulder again and again.
なんだよ。世間に天才と思われる方がいいのかお前。
前から言ってるだろ。私はお前以外にどう思われようが関係ない。
はいはい。
そうやって聞き流すなよ。
She's completely letting herself loose around me.
それで俺のトーマカズサ小物表については俺にどう思われてるかは関係あるんだろ。
半分ムカついて半分悔しくって、そして半分
It's a lot of halves.
お前それ当社費 1.5 倍だぞ。
私より小物の春樹がさ、私を小物扱いして分不相応に守ってくれるところがさ。
カズサ。
As I turn to her, she lightly presses her lips against mine, and then immediately bumps her head back on my shoulder. This time she doesn't keep hitting me. Instead, she rubs her hair against me.
嬉しいよ。
そっか。
The second half of that comment is not something I could put in an interview article, though. Though perhaps I can keep it in my memory as a third-rate article forever. Oh, that's such a sweet line. That's really nice.
なあ、春樹。
今度はなんだ？
私、うざいかな。
全然。
だよな。いいよな、これくらい。
The woman who kept verbally abusing me 5 years ago is letting out an expression befitting of a girl's at my immediate reassurance. Befitting of a girl's. I hate how, they gender things so unnecessarily a lot of the time in this visual novel. Oh, that's a girly expression? Really? She's smiling. She's just smiling. That's it. Guys smile too. Just saying.
あとたったの2週間だもんな。このくらい我慢できるよな、春樹なら。
Just 2 weeks longer. Alright. And at that question, I think that's actually a good place to stop off. So, thanks so much for being here with me on this episode of CODA, and I'll be back with another one shortly. So until then, hope you take care. See you!